Hi everyone, it's Gail. I am back working on my Valentine's journal some more. So first I want to say hi and hugs to Lucy, Glenda, Ruthie, and Tanya. Thank you so much for watching my videos and for your nice comments. Well, I have all sorts of stories to tell you while I craft today, but let's get started on something first before I get crazy and talking away. I decided that I wanted to make like a little tablety sort of thing. And so I'm going to use two old Project Life cards. People always ask me what's Project Life. I never did it, but it was kind of a sort of a date planner slash scrapbooking slash memory keeping sort of thing. And these were like kind of like the journal cards. And I have a bunch of them and they don't really fit normally with my style. So it's kind of fun to alter them. So I need to pick one of the Valentines from my vintage Valentine postcards that are on my Etsy. Oh, I love this one, but I think I'm going to go with this one. I think that's the one I'm going to do. Yeah, so as we're working here, I will just tell you about my weekend. So my son and his family came over to visit, just an overnight, just a quick visit, but was of course always good to see them. And of course they brought their little dog Prince, who is he's a cockapoo is what he is. Well, Mr. Jimmy Joe is even though he's only a puppy, he is the same size as their dog. So the meeting went pretty well, I would say. We took him outside, took him on the deck, because, you know, they get crazy and running around the house. It's like, oh my gosh, grab the breakables, right? So anyway, they had their meeting out on the deck, and Prince, my son's and family's dog, he's not aggressive, like he doesn't bite or anything, but he has a growl that is just like totally intimidating. Like my daughter's Golden will cower because of Prince's growl. Anyway, so Jimmy Joe had a couple of moments where he got right by my feet and cowered down. Oh my gosh, it broke my heart. But I just kept petting Prince and petting Jimmy Joe and saying, it's okay to both of them, you know. Well, eventually they got to be where they were good. They were running around the yard, chasing each other and everything. And poor Jimmy Joe, you know, he has absolutely no spatial awareness whatsoever, and he does somersaults and he's just so uncoordinated. Oh, but it does make me laugh. So anyway, they kind of got all that running out of their system, and then they both went in the house. Jimmy Joe went under a chair and had himself a little snooze. But the funny thing was with the toys, they do tug of wars, so that was super cute. Like they were just doing tug of wars, and my husband told me, he said while I was in the shower, he said they had a major tug of war with the pink alligator that I got in Gale mail, you know. Had a major tug of war, and Mike says, yeah, Jimmy Joe won. And it's just funny. I'm just thinking, oh, Prince, you better be nice, because when Jimmy Joe is, you know, 140 pounds and he remembers you being ornery to him, this could not be good. So that's my plan. I'm just going to pop that on there, I think. I'm going to use this as the back sheet. And then we're going to put some coffee dyed paper in between. That's my plan. Just to go back to crafting for a second. but yeah, so it was quite the evening, and it was so crazy at our house. My poor husband You know, he's the cook, and so he was making chicken parmesan for everyone. Well, it was so crazy with the dogs and the noise and everything. Ooh, I wonder what that would look like. That he went to put the chicken parmesan in the oven, and he had pre-prepared it so he didn't have to do it, you know, while everybody's here. And guess what he did? He put it in the oven, and he forgot. Ooh, that's fun. That gives that a little dimension, doesn't it? Now that's going to be covered up, but that one won't be. Yeah, I think I'll just put it on the one side like that. Anyway, so he put it in the oven with the plastic wrap on it. So it got almost time for dinner, really. And he goes out to check on it, and he's like, "Oh no!" And he says, "Gail, come here." And so I go in there, and he's like, "Oh, I put it in the oven with the plastic wrap, and it's all melted onto the chicken and onto the the pan and everything." And I said, "Oh, it'll be okay, honey." And he goes, "Would you cook?" And I said, "Sure." So I called Domino's for pizza. Because that's how I roll these days. Oh, it was funny but sad because he worked hard on it, and then there it was, just all sorts of plasticky in there. Oh goodness. So anyway, if you hear crashes, that's Jimmy Joe playing with his bone. Yeah, that was the other thing. Prince kept stealing his bone, and Jimmy'd make a half-hearted attempt to retrieve it, and Prince would growl at him. Oh, my grandkids were like, "Prince, you're such a grumpy old man." Like, well, he is the old man in the relationship. That's true. Oh, maybe I'll move it over a little bit just so more of that shows. Yeah, that'll be good right there. That's just okay. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is use fabric at the top, and we're just going to make ourselves a little tablet. Oh, that is not going to stick to that plastic, is it? Well, that's all right. Fabri-Tac to the rescue, right? See how well it sticked? It sticked. See how it sticked on that paper? Yeah, look, it's not sticking at all on this plastic stuff. That's interesting. That's all right. We have more than one kind of glue in this craft room. I will say that. We do. So, just do that. Okay. Let that dry for a second. Need a wipe. And then let that dry. Okay, and then coffee dyed paper. I probably only want, what do I want? Like maybe 3 pages, and I'm going to want them about right to there. Let's give that a nip. I'm going to do my cutter just because I'm incapable of a straight line pretty much. So get that out. Let's see. Okay. Because I'm thinking when I fold it, it'll be close. I might have to waterfall the papers a little bit. I might have to do that. But let's do another kind just for variety. Here's just some coffee dyed. do that however wide that is. Oh, barking. We just got back from a walk. So the other thing that happened is my son had he had a convention where for his job where they have a booth at this convention. They also go to the convention, but today was kind of the booth day or whatever. And so what's that? I don't want to use that because it's good in the signature. How about this one? It's just another piece of coffee dye, but it's kind of pretty. It's got a little pattern to it. Anyway, so and it's a little bit longer, so it might be just right. Okay, good. Anyway, he had this convention. So it was in a town that's more or less between where he lives and where we live, except that it's off the beaten path. So it's a good ways off the path. So what we did is, I think I'll do one more. Maybe we'll do one more of this kind. Is my husband and I took him to the conference, and then that way his wife and kids could just run home. You know, they could just drive home. So that's what we did, which was great. We had a lovely chat and everything. And then and we took Jimmy Joe with us. He was a good little traveler. We just put his kennel in the back of our van and he just laid down back there. And then when we got to where my son's conference was, let's see, how's that going to be? Like almost perfect, right? Oh, so good. When we got there, I just took him over to a grassy spot and he did his little potty and off we went afterwards. So yeah, it was good. It was good to have a little road trip with him. He's a good little traveler. So that's kind of fun. Yeah, he's been a good boy. He's a good dog. I'm excited about him. Let's see. So this one I really like for the front, I think. So what I want to do, I wanted to put one in the middle and one on the outside. Quit talking and think about what you're doing, Gail. Okay. I think what I might do is grab my rounder a little bit. Just do a little roundy on these taller ones. Oops. Okay. I wanted to do all those pages at once. And it wasn't gonna necessarily let me. Okay. Alrighty then. Sorry, I had an eye itch. You know, you can't craft if you can't see. That's the thing. All right, so those are like that. So now I want a little piece of fabric to go over that. And I was gonna look and see what I have here. It's just within, oh, there's a red one. Let's see what that is. Ugh. Just within arm's reach, you know. Oh yeah, that'll be great. This is from Emily at Vintage Polka Dot Shop. You know I'm a big fan of Miss Emily. Between Emily and Crafty Cat on this journal and Cinnamon Tea on Etsy. Oh yeah, shameless promotion there for a second. But let's see, when this airs, it's going to be tomorrow morning. Yeah, I will have I will have put a whole bunch of stuff on my Etsy, Valentine kind of stuff, and mixed media, one journal, the what's it called, Vinegar Valentine that I did with Amy stuff. Oh, I have, I had a paint issue the other day, and I just saw I got it all over the wall. Whoops. Oh well. That's my bad. It's my bad. Excuse me, I needed a drink. We really did just get back from a walk, and I'm just like, I was just parched a little bit. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do with this is take the easy route. Now I could sew it, which would be nice across the top. But I want to put something else, and it's not going to show anyway. So I'm just going to use my Tim Holtz Tiny Cheshire. Oh, speaking of Timmy, I got online last night. I don't know. I was tired. It's not a good thing when I'm tired and shopping. But I ended up getting some things of Timmy's that I saw at Creativation. A couple of stamps, and then I also got some tins to hold distress inks. You know how he's got the tins for the little tiny distress inks? Well, he's got tins for big ones. I can't remember if that was on one of my videos or if I just saw him do that at another time. Okay, so now what I want to do is throw that pin at myself and put this across there, because that would be cute, right? Yeah. And makes it more Valentine-y. I'm kind of loving being able to use so much lace and feel okay about it. Okay, all right. I think I'm just going to use Fabri-Tac and pop that little lace on there, and then that just covers up those little staples just fine. Okay, let's go right here, like so. My card. Thinking I can smash it down without getting glue all over myself. Okay, so we have ourselves a cute little tablet that we will put in here. So one of the things I put on my Etsy was a bunch of mixed media tags I had done. This was my least favorite. So I thought maybe I'll just redo it somehow. So what do I have from Amy's papers? Oh, there's another one of my vintage Valentines. These old-time people. So what do I have? I have this one that I was going to kind of use as collage. Oh, yay. Yes, I have her ephemera from the kit. Of course I do. Oh gosh, Amy, I don't know what you're going to do with me. Okay, I'm liking this for on there. I think that might be the winter chicken dinner. Look how pretty these are. I love those. I love those just as they are. So, okay, let's cut out this Cupid and see if we can jazz up this mixed media card just a skosh. Okay, these, I kind of want those where I can see them for use. Okay, I'm going to use my little scissors for this. And just get this little Cupid angel all cut out. So I've had some comments on, I had said that when you're fussy cutting, move the paper, not the scissors, and you're just squeezing the scissors. One gal told me it changed her life. So that made me happy. But yeah, isn't that cute? It changed my whole life. Maybe just her fussy cutting life, I'm guessing. Oh, look at that. I've got threads stuck to my fingers. So we got home. I told you we went for a walk, and our neighbors were outside. They live in the house where my oldest daughter and her family lived when we moved here. They've been gone now 6 years, which is sad but true. But anyway, this nice young family, they actually were students at the college where I worked, so I knew them and everything. But they were outside because it's like spring here. It's so weird for January. I don't know if we're going to get smacked with snow and cold in February or not, but right now it's just really weird. It's like spring. But anyway, so he was outside working, so he came and saw the dog. Well, pretty soon, here comes Mom and the kids, and of course, Jimmy, bad boy that he is, we're working on this so hard. He jumped up on the little girl and scared her, so that wasn't good. We're working hard on it because when he's 100 and however many pounds, 40 pounds or something, he can't be jumping on people, especially Mike and I, because we're old and he'll break us. Okay, so yeah, so anyway, gosh, such a crazy dog. Well, I get it. He's just happy to see whoever it is he's jumping on, but we're trying to make him sit and get his pets when he sits. And he's doing awesome at sit and stay, and he's doing really good walking on the leash, so super happy about that. So yeah, he's coming along. He's coming along, or we're coming along, I don't know. Sometimes you wonder who's training who, don't you? Okay, so I think this is one free kiss down there, but it's obviously had wet media on it, and the ticket is coming up, so we gotta give it a little hard glitter glue. Maybe it doesn't matter that those are Valentine tickets and that I'm covering them up, right? What was I thinking? What I do with I had some heart-shaped doilies. Remember those from the other day? I remember those from the other day. What I did with them is a whole another thing. Oh, Gail. I swear to goodness, I'm my own worst enemy. I know I had them. What did I do with them? Sorry guys, I'm just digging for a second to see if I just covered them up under here somewhere. There's pink doilies, but I really wanted the heart-shaped one. Wah! Oh, it's right here. Okay, there were white ones too though, remember? But we'll just use a coffee dyed one since that's what I can find. I seriously am just get that off there. I'm trying to get this off without tearing it. Success on that in that regard. I don't know. Let's see. I just like that on there. Oh, you can kind of see the February 14th if I was to put it right there. Yeah, kind of like that. Okay, so I'm going to put that like right about there. The really pretty side of this is not the coffee side, or not the right side. Okay, maybe I'll put that there. Okay. I think I'm going to use Art Glitter Glue because this has Mod Podge or something over the top of it, so it's a little bit shiny of the surface. Yeah, so it was nice to see our neighbors out and about. You know, in the winter you just don't see them much. These are not the neighbors that had the bad thing happen to their garage door that I was telling you about. I haven't seen them out and about at all. Bless their hearts. Thank you. So many of you said you would include them in your prayers. Thank you for that. We don't know them well. The gal was in the same education master's program as my husband, like, how long would that be? Like 26 years ago or something. And the guy is a brother of a guy that had a business that was supportive of the college where I work. So I know his brother pretty well, but oops. Gosh, my hands are so sticky. There comes a point where it's like I really need to. Okay, we're just going to put that little person there. Yeah, so anyway, we don't know them super well other than to just say hello across the way, you know. They're across the street from us. Sorry, I have to, every once in a while one has to tend to their Art Glitter Glue. It's just a fact of life. So anyway, haven't seen them. Okay, I need to hold that for a minute, so I'm going to get a slurp of water again. That is good stuff. I love sparkling ice. This is the coconut pineapple one, and it tastes like a pina colada. I can tell you from experience, pina coladas and crafting go just great together. Okay. Right, Eve? Okay, so I was thinking I might be able to find a word like love or something on here. Well, there's love, but I'm kind of like in heartfelt. I wonder how that would go. Yes, yes, that will be good. So entered this day without really a plan other than I wanted to do that, and I also want to do a couple pockets in the book, so we'll do that, but I have to keep an eye on the time. I have my listing for my Patreon people today. They get a little head start every quarter on getting a journal, and so I need to watch the time so I can get that on there for them. Okay, we zhuzhed that up a little, didn't we? I'm just deciding if I want something else. I think I might put that right there. Sometimes if I look in the camera, I can tell better. mean, it's fine like that. I think I'm going to cut a teeny tiny bit off of this side and make it a bit skinnier. And then I'm going to put that right there just for another little bit of texture, so it's not so, you know, everything flat type of thing. So let's put a little fabric tack down the middle of this little piece of fabric. Got my finger right in it, of course. Actually, I think I want to go this way. Oh my goodness, Gail. Strings, and there's nothing neat about fabric tack. At least I don't have any fingernail polish on that it can tear off, you know, because it does take off your fingernail polish. Unless it's gel. Somebody told me it doesn't take off gel. Okay, well that's just kind of fun. Okay, reimagined. Okay, so now let us put some pockets and things in, I'm thinking. Okay, sorry guys, I need a wipey wipe. This is just, there comes a point where that glue is just too much. Sticking to everything. All right, so I'm thinking, what about if I took this, which is left from our doing, and made some Rita Donnelly flips. I think that's a grand idea. Except I want it to go this way so it's darker. I took my scraps and my lap thing, and I was trying to do some collaged journal cards on our way to take our son to where he needed to go. Oh my gosh, at some point I said, okay, I think I'm gonna put this away before I throw up on whoever's in front of me. Oh my gosh, yeah, not good. But I did get a couple done, but I wish I could work in the car better, but it does make me sort of kind of sick. So, okay, I kind of like that together because, you know, this is kind of brown on the bottom too. So what if we go ahead and put those there? I think we'll be fine. And because I really don't know what ephemera I want until I get some pockets in. Okay, well, we're not going to put that right on that. I could put it there, but where else would I like it? Don't want it there. That could be fun, and then put some fun things. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. And those will flip up for a little extra writing space. Okay. Okay, I know what I wanted to make. And I want to make 2 of them. I wonder if we have time. We might. Okay, so I did get 1 pocket in there. Much more to do on that. But maybe I'll make this thing. I'll make it 1 for this journal and then 1 for my idea basket, because I thought it was so cute. So it was in one of my books. Let's see. Hang on. I feel like it was in this book, but I might be wrong. These are the ones that are going to be going up randomly on Etsy as I get them listed. This is what I want to make. I think that's so cute with the book pages and then a card. It's just got stamping. Okay, so I need this for inspiration while we make this. So I'm going to set it right up here where I can see it. I'm sorry you can't see it, but okay, I need the book pages to make it out. And I think I have somewhere in here, I have some children's book pages, because when you make something like this, you want to make sure that it doesn't have any bad words or anything, you know. Oh yeah, let's see what we've got here. I have some really old ones, but I don't want to use those. I want kind of strong ones, you know. There we go. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking of these. How would that be on a page? That it's not quite as big as that, but it is still going to work. So do I have 1, 2, 3, 4 of them? 3, 4. Okay. Just checking to make sure there isn't something else I would like to use in all of the book page world. I think we're good. Okay. I'm going to leave those on top just for in cases. Okay. Put those back. So my granddaughter yesterday says, Nana, if you get to make the downstairs your whole craft room, I need to come help you get it all organized. I'm like, well, that would be great. Okay, so how did she do that? I see. Okay. So I've got offer of help there. I loved it. I think I need to come help you, and maybe Katie too, her cousin. I said, well, I'll let you know. We can figure out the cable situation. I think my husband's going to call cable tomorrow, actually. So that could be fun. Okay. So she sewed around the outside, putting the outside of this page, putting lace on this page, and then I think she glued them together. So I think that's how this was made. I'm pretty sure. If not, I think it'll work. This is the one I'm going to use for my book, so for my Valentine. So I'm going to give it some inking a little bit, but then the other one I'll just do plain because ow. I just had a shooting pain in my foot. It's like, oh my gosh, Gail, you walked 2 blocks with your dog. Are you really that out of shape? Maybe I am. No, I can be that out of shape doing the Creativation and doing Disney and Universal the couple weeks before that. Okay, so let's find some lace we want to use. I don't have anything here. Let me stand up for a second. Ooh, this could be nice. Okay, this is out of my This one was out of my antique lace I got at the estate sale that I'm almost out of this one. I have used it a lot. I really liked that one. But, you know, it's just about gone. Okay, so we are going to sew. I am going to sew this on here. I think I'll start down here just because it'll be easier to hold this. And we're just going to zip a little zigzag up the side. I'm going to go up here, around here. Okay, so talk amongst yourselves whilst I do this. One more stitch, just to move it over slightly. And then it's too far. Okay, guys, got it. Okay, so that's sewn around. Okay, so now I think we just glue it together and then decorate it and then make something to go on the inside. So we're just gonna do our little U of glue. There and there. And put that together. I think it'll be fun because this is a great idea for white pages, which was an issue I had in that journal that I was showing you, where we got this idea. Okay. Used up 2 book pages too. How about that? Okay, what do we have in our friend Amy's? Fun stuff. Oh, she has some pockets. I'm going to use those. Look at all that pretty stuff. I'm going to have to fussy cut that. Okay, I think I want to use one of these because I love them. Okay, isn't that cute? Wouldn't that be kind of fun there? Let's see, what did she do? Oh, and she put a butterfly up there. That would be pretty too. I was thinking about one of these. Once again, Happy Mail fun thing. I might just put that right there. And her right here. And then a butterfly right there. This is a great kit, Amy. I've really enjoyed playing with this Valentine kit. Thank you. You're so good. She works with her son to do these, which we're kind of the same in that because, well, my son doesn't do digitals. He is my web guy. He's the one who keeps my web going, and he you know, adds things to my favorite things when I want him to and stuff. So okay, I'm just gonna tuck that under the lace a little bit and leave the sewing showing. Okay, how are we doing time-wise? I gotta keep an eye. Oh, good, we got 15 minutes. Okay, and then do we have a fun butterfly to put up in the corner? Oh, that's just perfect. It had fallen out of the pocket. It was saying, pick me, pick me. Okay. So, and then I'll do that other one later on and get it into my idea journal. But fun to do a little Valentine's ephemera. Gosh, I just heard Mike bring Jimmy Joe in. I thought they were going to take a nap. That's what my husband said. He said, I need a nap. Okay, so now how do I want to do the card on the inside? I have some options, one of which is some of my pretty patterned ones from Carol Lane. Let's see. Let's see what those would be like. It's a little bit too small, I feel like. Looking in that same box. I kind of think I might like to do a file folder. Here's half of a file folder. Because I think I want to do the little tab that's like she did. I liked that. Okay, so I'm gonna just even this off. It's torn a little bit too. So, okay, we'll just get rid of that. Okay, so then how big am I gonna want it? I'm gonna want it about right to there. Make a little mark with a pencil, I think. Okay, and okay, so I can put that in the scraps. And then I'm going to want it about there to be about here, just so it easily slides in and out. Okay. Another little scrap for something. Okay, so then I want to make a tab, which, where is my, oh gosh, I don't know if I can reach it. Oh my gosh. Okay, I reached it. I almost lost my jar of water, but I reached it. Okay, so here's my envelope maker, and I felt like there was a way, like if you did that. I thought there was a way to do like a tab on this. Oh, I think you do it this way. I think you do it here. Yeah. And then there, like that. And then we'll trim these straight. I think that's how you do it. Haven't done that before, but I think we figured it out. Always fun to kind of figure out something new. And so, yeah, and so then I think you just do that. And yeah, and then we have a tab. That's how you do that. She said with confidence that she didn't have before she did it. Okay, so now I want to put a stamp on this down in the corner, kind of like she did. Well, you know what we should do is figure out if this is the right size. Oh yeah, that's kind of funky. That's better. So this is going to be the good side. Or the front, not the good side. Both sides are fine. It's just, you know what I'm saying. You picking up what I'm laying down? I bet you are. You guys are just smart like that. So this week, I don't think we have anything on the calendar. Glory be. So good. But I'm going to have a lot of, well, hopefully I'm going to have a lot of mailing out to do if things go well on Etsy. Okay, yep, I'm going to put that there. And I want something. Ooh, how about this? This could be fun. Let's play with this. So I have these. These are Graphic 45 Hampton Arts, I think. How about I put February right up there? Was what I was thinking. I haven't ever used these. Goodness. But yeah, if I put February right there, that could be cute, right? Okay. Archival ink. Acrylic block. All right. I think I'll get out one of my stamping papers here and stamp this off. Oh my gosh, my husband's alarm's going off. Why would that be? I don't know. Oh yeah, that's going to stamp nice. Okay. Right like that. Oh, cute. Right? And then we'll just put something down there. I don't know what. I'm going to take time to clean my stamp because we're running out of time. Okay, I'll clean that later. All right, I'll just... So, but what do we want to put down there? Looking to see what else I had in my... Oh, I forgot I had that. Oh, it's a sad situation, isn't it? What if I did... How about we do this bunny from AOZA? Let's do that. I think it's a little big. Maybe one of her roses. Roses are good for... This one with the buds is kind of pretty. Let's maybe do that. You know, I love going in with no plan sometimes because look at all the fun we've had, and I had no plan to do any of this. Ugh. Okay, and then I need to stamp off again because I don't think I've used this one. Oh, our stamps are gorgeous. They are gorgeous. Okay. Okay. Keep your fingers crossed that I do a good job. Could have taken time out to get my stamping platform, but I didn't. So, let's see. Oh, isn't that pretty? That's fun. Okay, I'll clean Ao's stamp as well afterward. Okay, where's our piece? Our piece is right here. And then we have this to go in. That is a journaling spot. How cute is that? I'm happy with that. Isn't that cute? Yeah, okay. So should we decide where we want to put that in our book? Kind of like the idea of over these lines that are kind of going the wrong way. And I like that it's pink. Oh, I think that looks fabulous. Let's do that. Yes. Well, I'm going to take that out for a second just in case the glue squishes, but we're just going to pop this down. And then we will have done a video for today and worked in our cute little Valentine's journal. Made a new kind of ephemera. Life is good in the craft room. Okay. There we go. And this little guy goes in here, like so. And this then goes right here in our book. And I love that. Oh, that makes me happy. So we still don't know where we're going to put these things, but that's okay. Actually, I think I might like to put this one in here. Yep, that's where I'm going to put that one. Because we don't have a pocket in the back because we have this beautifulness. Okay, guys, I think that we're going to call it a video with the Valentines. I just want to thank you so much for crafting with me, and we will just see you in the next video. Have a grateful day, everyone. Bye-bye.